okay, I'm 32 years and single. I have a child who's 8 years now and demands to go to her dad, who is not interested. I've tried to talk to him to meet the child, but he does not want. What do I do? Should I tell my daughter the truth?
Wow. How old is the daughter again?
8.
8 years. These days, a 4-year-old with this generation, you can tell them anything.
Anything.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
especially if the father is not interested, there's no going around that. You don't want someone. There are things that have to come naturally. If someone doesn't want anything with their child, oh my goodness, that is just.
You don't think that would break the child?
Well,
Well, Pastor, it will break the child, but then again, what will you do?
but that's the
about it?
truth.
You know,
Yeah?
this
It's the truth.
This man is not interested
Interested.
at all. You know, even if you take that child to the man, he will maybe even show her attitude. Like the response, his response to her won't be that good. It will also affect her badly. So you'd rather even tell her the truth. Tell her that
It's how you tell the truth.
All right.
Yeah, of course, you're going to have to ask God for wisdom there, because this is an 8-year-old.
Right.
We've had cases where people have had to lie to their kids that their dad is in America. Then
Or
they're like,
he's dead.
when is dad coming? Or you know,
The
when you
dad
lie,
is
when you
dead.
lie, you always have to keep that lie.
Right.
That's the worst part. So you'd rather just ask for wisdom so that you can know how to tell an 8-year-old that, you know what, maybe you won't see
So
your
also,
dad.
also that lady is facing two scenarios here, whereby she has to tell it now or to suffer the backlash in future
Yes.
if she doesn't tell it now. So it's better she solves that problem right now. Tell
But I
the-
think she
the-
should also introduce that little girl to a father figure, maybe someone like her own brother or the grandfather, because right
That is
now
just
that is
creating a lie.
no, it's not. No, we are not telling her to tell that girl that the
This is
brother
your
is her dad. No, but clearly this girl needs
There's
to
need.
have
There's
that
need.
father figure.
But from what pastors read there, the kid wants to
Yeah,
see
it's
the
the
dad.
kid. And
You get?
actually, she'll continue wanting.
Wanting. So when you start introducing these other people, the kid will start thinking these are the dads. You
So
get?
what if she
The kid
just
is
decides to...
old
What
to
if she
know.
just decides to go with the child to where the person is?
No.
Um,
No.
It can turn out ugly.
yes,
And this
because...
is a child.
Yes. Now, we have two scenarios here. You're going to tell this child, your father doesn't want to see you. Words are crazy.
No, that's what I'm saying. It's the way she will tell the daughter that will really matter. She has to really think about it and really even ask around, probably from a spiritual figure or something, in the way to go about it. Because there's that option, the option of going. You try to look at the best option that will not hurt so much, because both will hurt. You can't take an 8-year-old to a man, even probably if even the man cannot see the mother. If the mother cannot get the man to actually see her, do you think she'll be able to get the guy to see the daughter?
You see, because I don't know whether the man is hostile, because I just hear he's not interested.
He's not interested. Yeah. So
Yeah, I just hear he's not interested.
So probably it
we
will
have-
melt him when he sees the kid.
No.
You know,
doesn't sound
and it
fair.
doesn't
Yeah,
even have to be, well, whichever way, there's really going to be a problem here.
problem, yeah.
Because how softly will you say, in what wisdom will you say, your father doesn't want to see you? Because we're talking about, you know, she needs to hear the truth.
Yeah.
How softly will you say? Probably she's already talked about the presence of the father. He lives somewhere on Langata Road or something. So you're not going to tell this girl suddenly that the father relocated. She knows he lives on Langata Road. Sometimes she passes there. So she's wondering, why are we not going to see daddy over here? If you don't do that, then we may end up in the place you're saying, where you've got to frame a story and then you have got to keep on sustaining that. So you're leaving this girl with two options, where you're going to say daddy doesn't want to see you, or you're going to allow the kid to feel it for themselves, where they will decide they don't want to go around their dad because they can feel there's no connection. So which one would be the easier?
I don't know even the other option of trying to convince the guy for the sake of your child. You know, because for this, you know, for your child, you can do crazy stuff for their happiness, for their peace and everything.
but
So
from-
she can, unless worse comes to us, that the
Worse
guy
comes
says,
to us.
I don't want to see that girl.
Which
But
I
let
think
her
that
try.
is the situation. I think the lady just needs to probably generalize it and say, he doesn't want to see us. Because when
Yes,
you direct
yes.
it to the kid, like he doesn't want to see you, it's going to feel so hurting. So if he says the guy doesn't want to see, doesn't want to do anything with us, it sounds a little bit more of.
But let that be
sugar-coated.
after really she has tried, because this is
Like
very important to
convincing
the
the
child.
guy.
It seems it's very important to the child. And you know, when a child is growing up, that's a foundation.
Yeah.
You know, so if for the sake of the child, for the sake of the piece of this is a child that is growing up, you're planting a seed. So let her try her best, you know, put her ego down. I know the man it's crazy, it can be hurting when some, but just let her try, and until it is the worst, like the guy says, no, is when now you can.
You know, even just saying he doesn't want us, as long as the baby is included there.
It will still hurt.
But it looks a little bit more.
Because children are very curious. A child is very curious. She'll start to wonder, why does daddy not want me?
There's the option of distracting. I've seen such scenarios, yeah, because not like distracting in a way that, you know, just try and have a life with the child. Try and it's almost impossible to not make a child feel they need a father, but you can actually just find distractions with the child, hang out, spend time.
But you
Yeah.
know, at
But
the
the
end of the
kid-
day, this kid is still going
Still
to
focused.
want to see
Yeah.
the dad.
The dad.
It happened like that with, let me give you an example. It happened like that with my auntie. So she's a single mother, and the kid kept on insisting that he wants to see the father, he wants to see the father. She kept on distracting him. So this kid got, when he was 18, he insisted, and he was like, I don't want to hear anything, I just want to see my dad.
dad, yes.
So the mom took him to the dad's place. She went, she reached the gate, she told him, your dad lives there, and I'm gone. That is what
I
she
can give
did.
an example of my nephew
After
as well.
she did that, the kid stayed there for like 2 days, and then he came back and he told his mom, you know what? I'm not interested.
That's making a kid to be an adult. There are things you're not supposed to
But
shield from.
thank
a
God
kid.
you're saying the kid was 18 years old.
Yeah, this
Now
is an
we are
8
talking
year.
about
Let me
18
give you
years
an example.
What
of
I'm trying to say is, as much as you keep on distracting the kid,
Yeah, it's
at the
natural.
end of the
it's
day,
natural
he's
for them.
still, yeah.
I have a 6-year-old nephew, yeah, and that's my auntie as well, who's a single mom. And what happened in this scenario is, you have to find out why the man is not interested. Maybe he's thinking, you want money, you want me to get money, finance you. Find out why. Is it because you think I just want you to
Have a
see? Yes, that's what
relationship with the
happened with my
kid.
auntie. And
Right,
so
right.
she was like, okay, you know what? I just need, this little boy wants to see you, wants to know what you like. I don't want anything from you. The guy actually was like, okay, if you want me to just be coming and visit, I'll do that. So she can find out, why is it that the man is not interested? What is making him not have the interest?
All right.
Yeah, true.